Hey everybody, ChristopherOdd here, and this is a game called Maize. Not maze like navigating through a maze, you know, like a rat, but maize like corn. And picture this, if you will, okay? Let's sum it up this way. Two scientists have misinterpreted this memo from the US government, and they've actually created sentient corn, okay? This is gonna be a weird game, for sure, don't get me wrong. But I'm actually really excited about it for a couple of reasons. Number one, the premise is really interesting to me. It's something unique that I've never heard of before. Number two, the production value actually looks really good from the trailers that I've seen. And number three, there's supposed to be this like grumpy Russian robot bear that we're gonna run into, and I can't wait to meet this guy. But at the soul of it, it's an adventure game. There's going to be some puzzles. We need to figure out, why is there sentient corn in the first place? What is happening in this world, and why has it happened? So I'm kind of excited about something like that. It's being developed by Finish Line Games. It's releasing December 1st. Cool little note about Finish Line Games. They're Canadian. They're from Toronto. They're friends with the Compulsion Studios guys, who created We Happy Few, if you guys remember that series. So it's cool. We've got like a little Canadian brethren thing going on here, and I'm really happy about that. So, let's just jump into Maize. I have no idea what to expect, but I know it's going to be weird. So, that's always interesting. Is that somebody who whispered, "Wake up"? I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay, well, it's good. We're not wasting any time getting to the sentient corn part because we just saw corn run away from us. Okay. Yeah, they weren't joking. It's actually corn. Let's see where this leads us, shall we? I kind of like the fact that it just drops us in here. And it's like, well, good luck. Figure out what's going on. It looks really good, though. I mean, I've never seen corn stalks look this amazing. Have you? Nope. I don't even think I've seen real corn stalks. And I'm from, originally, Saskatchewan in Canada, which is like farm central. I've never been this close to corn stalks before. Are they even called stalks? Probably not. Okay, so we got water that way, which we already know. We've got, I don't know what that is. A house this way. Some type of weird landmark. When the pointing hand icon appears, click the left mouse button to interact. Hello. It's a door panel, okay. Got a hand, we've got I don't know what, and we've got a circular slot. Okay, slot for a key and slot for a hand. I'm assuming we have hands, but most likely we're gonna need to find some items in order to get into that door, so, all right. Press escape or pause to enter the pause menu. It's good to know. Very good to know. Now, I said it wasn't gonna be a maze, but it looks like this first part is maybe exactly that, to some extent, although it's pretty straightforward, I think. Pressing Q does absolutely nothing. Thank you. Valid information, because I will keep pressing it and testing that out to be sure. Could be lying to us. And what if there's one specific point in Maize where if you press Q, something special happens? We'll miss it because we follow that direction. Click the left mouse button to pick up items when the grab icon appears. Got it. An English muffin. Whoa. Okay. You did a great job picking up that item. A new path has opened for you. Thank you. Been working on my item grabbing for quite some time. Items you can use will be added to your inventory. Story items will be added to your folio. This is a welcome note. Item added to folio. Okay, how do we check said folio? Perhaps it will tell us. Press E to examine your equipped item for clues on how to use it. English muffin. Hard as granite, this muffin is most definitely nowhere near fit for consumption, despite how much you try. All you've done is given yourself a headache. What's interesting is, like, there's a strange disposition between, like, this mystery music that we're hearing, and then, like, we found an English muffin. Basically, is what I'm saying. I'm into it. So we have a house this way. What do we have over here? It's like directions. This is a windmill this way, but blocked off. So we saw that, I think it was corn, probably corn, obviously, that moved those boxes. So once we do something worthwhile, then we can move those boxes. Press the spacebar to look at story items in your folio. There we go. A note lazily scribbled includes a stock reading and encourages the reader to enjoy the complimentary snack on the desk. I'm currently walking around with that complimentary snack. I probably should have left it there. Notes to the reader to mind the boxes, and also says, open the big door and we'll probably say hello. The big door, perhaps that metal thing that we ran into? That would make sense, right? Yeah, big door, that way. Got it? Check. Okay, so we've got, I don't know what that is off to the left. Got a house. We have a barn, I guess, to the right, but there's boxes, so nope. I don't suppose we can just walk straight in here. When you see the place icon, you can use an item. Click the left mouse button to use your equipped item. This is a locked door. Okay, so we don't have like any different kind of icon here, but... Okay. It's quite obviously locked. Got it. We're gonna need to find another way in. Or maybe it's a decoy house. Who knows? Could this be a way in? Okay, we can crouch. Well, not from out here. I don't know what we got going on inside. So far, access to the house, fairly limited, would be its status. Chicken coop door. Hello. When the left mouse button, or click the left mouse button to interact when the pointing hand icon appears. Alright. There we go. Equip inventory items using the scroll wheel or the 1 and 2 keys. Alright. So can we only carry 2 items at a time? Is that what that's telling me? We'll be sure to go and explore all of these different areas, but I'm assuming that this key will get us in the front door that is, remember, status currently locked. Hoping to change that status in mere seconds. Looks abandoned. I mean, for quite some time, at least. There we go. Hello. It's all dark. But, not everything. An invoice for a carved wooden statue. Added to folio. An invoice for a commissioned wooden statue. Cost is in the hundreds of thousands. Items on the list include chopping down a large oak tree, carved statue out of oak tree, and hospital bills for injuries sustained chopping down oak tree. That's a lot of money. It looks like. It looks like 2.5 million per thing. Service fee, labor, parts, tree. That's, okay. Someone's got cash to spend. Whoa. That's creepy. A little parody on the classic painting. I don't know what that is. I don't know what, specifically this? Well, and this. I'm not sure what those are, to be honest with you. What do we have here? A really boring mystery novel. Having no talent at the genre, the author mistakenly revealed the murderer's identity on the first page and spent the rest of the novel outlining a story about the detective buying a pair of pants. It's classic, Night Danger. Should read that. I wonder if that's like a reference to this actual game, though. You know, where it's like, we're gonna tell you everything right away, but you're not gonna know it. It's gonna be right in your face. Medicine cabinet. What do we have here? Nail clippers. Vigilant as you are when it comes to personal hygiene, the only two things these clippers will do for you are grip something lodged in a wall and give you a 100% tetanus guarantee. That's it. Seems good. An old sink. Bathtub plug. This particular plug fits perfectly into the bathroom sink on the first floor of the farmhouse. It is also a talking plug, but due to a bad case of laryngitis, you will never know that. Great. Well, we know where it goes. So now that it's plugged, well, I'm not sure why it's plugged yet, but we'll learn. Fruit crate. Despite what the name would suggest, this crate was specifically used to hold a large number of pine cones in order to start a collection. The collection currently sits at 0. Let's see if we can't change that. Rancid corn oil. Though the smell is strong enough to overcome a herd of yaks, you could use it to loosen something you need to remove. For some reason, an image of a glove hand pops into your head, leading directly to you walking straight into a wall. Okay. Use it to loosen something you need to remove. A sausage grinder, something is jammed inside? Well. That's not gonna do it, is it? Can we use the nail clippers to grab it? No. Okay, let's keep checking. Press C to crouch and C again to not crouch. You can do this forever. Capital F. I do like that it's like highlighting things, because if not, you could just be looking at random objects forever, and it's at least providing us some direction on where to go. Secret door. Not so secret. Hello. Oh, I betcha. Yep. There's the cellar doors that we saw. A fuse box, but it's missing a fuse. I don't suppose we could use the nail clippers to bridge the... No. What are these weird paintings all about? Latex gloves, bunch of garbage. I don't know who lived here, but... I would say that they left in a hurry, but like the windows are barred up and everything, so... It's more indicative of somebody that didn't want us to find whatever was here, you know? Okay, so... Can we pour the corn oil in? Oh, actually, yes. Poured rancid corn oil in sink. Well, why did I do that? Great question, detective. Let's find out. We need to figure out a way to get power in here. So we need to find a fuse. Which... Where am I gonna find that? Good question. Let's go and check out some of the other areas, and then we'll come back and see what else is in there. We have something stuck in the meat grinder. We have power that we can turn on, and we have a sink full of rancid corn oil. No matter how many times you press it, Q still does nothing. You know what? I forgot about pressing Q. Now it's bothering me again. Rusty nail jammed into the wall. Ding, ding, ding. For some reason, the first thing that pops into your head is that this would be a good conductor for electricity, possibly a fuse. You are very strange. That is the first thing I thought of. Mediocre rock, added to folio. It's a story item. This is a rock you found near an outhouse. You don't know why you have it. It is absolutely mediocre in every way possible, but its name is Chauncey. I've collected pet rocks in my time. Never had names as ridiculous as Chauncey. However, names like Brigadier or perhaps Robert would be more appropriate names for rocks. Have we checked back here? But Chauncey is good too. Anyways, we got the clue that the nail can be an electricity conductor. I got maybe a vibe that something was placed in the middle there, but I don't think that that's actually true. That actually worked. Boom, power's restored. It's slightly less dark than it was before, which is exactly what we would hope for. What is this noise? Is that? It's gotta be upstairs. We had a bunch of dark rooms previously. I wanna, who are these people? Is this a, I don't know if that's a dude or not a non-dude, aka a woman, or maybe this is a non-woman. I don't really know. It's not a TV, but that is definitely a Batari. Classic video game system. Here we go. You picked up a CD. Good for you. A new path has opened to you to the barn and silo. Okay, we saw something for the barn. An old CD, its label faded, pressed on the first batch of CDs ever created. This brand was notoriously expensive and even more unreliable, making even the greatest of symphonies sound like something a concussed elephant would make while stumbling around a music shop. I just want to be the guy that comes up with the descriptions of the items we find. Let's check the other room now. Like, what? I don't know. We'll figure that out, I guess, who these people are. Doesn't tell us what we can do with it, but... Wait, did we not come upstairs here? Guess not. A bobby pin? Extremely useful for picking a lock, but you mistakenly thought it was a pencil and wrote a very detailed account of your day up to that point. Didn't notice there was no ink until a few hours later. It's so us. Okay, is this an item can be placed here? I'm gonna go ahead and assume that this is our fruit crate. But why? A wobbly wardrobe. Can I knock it over with our English muffin? Unfortunately, no. That's fine. We'll come back to it. This is actually really, like, this is so bizarre. It is like an adventure game in the truest sense, but... Alright, so... It said silo. I guess that's a silo. We've got directions to the barn. Let's just check out the other sides really quick in this area that we came into. So this must be the statue that was commissioned for an absurd amount of money. Broken shovel handle. Completely useless for shoveling dirt, yes, but helpful if you wanted to tip something over. You immediately think of the wardrobe on the second floor of the farmhouse because you didn't particularly like how it looked at you and would like to ruin its day. Correct. Windmill, okay. Let's go knock this thing over, shall we? We can run too, that's helpful. I'm, like, legit curious, though, about what's going on. Well, down she goes. Oh, secret room. Hello. Oh, gnomes. Pass. Gnomes and clowns. No, thank you. A burnt lab report. Much of it can't be read, but the words abject failure appear several times. So does hurt feelings, sentient corn stalks, and why did we do this? Oh my god. So is this like this must be like a secret lab or something. Okay, so barn heading that way, and then silo behind it. So barn and silo, same area, perhaps. We came from way over there, did we not? Because I remember seeing that in the sky, but there's a few of them, or at least 2. A mallet. Thank God, I've been looking for this. Smash something perfectly flat with this trusty tool, but remember, you can never unflatten things with this. It is the mallet's greatest weakness. And an item can be placed here, but we don't have anything that even resembles this. So... unless it's like a broken piece of the CD, which doesn't really... it looks like a keychain. But I don't think we can combine items, at least we haven't been told that, so... maybe? Maybe? Okay. So, a couple of things outstanding in the house. We've got that keychain type thing. We have the sink full of rancid corn oil. And we have something stuck in the meat grinder. We checked out the wooden statue. We went back that way. So I guess let's go to the barn, see what's happening. Hold the shift key to sprint. Oh, I'm way ahead of you. Let me check Q again. No, still does nothing. What does that say? If you're stuck, remember to press E to examine your equipment for clues. Gotcha. Buka Fuba? What? Great kidney care? Okay. AKA the barn. A book titled Corn of the World. A book outlining the differences and similarities of corn species across the globe. Several chapters also discuss the color yellow, obviously. A few species are circled in red pen, while no, no, no appears in many places across the entire book in blue pen. Why are they writing in blue pens? It's a mystery. Just like everything else has been so far. Broom? There's a pile of something or other you can sweep up with this. But you already knew that. What you didn't know was that this broom is haunted. This will not affect your adventure in any way as the ghost is currently away on business. Thank you. We've got good hay, bad hay, and questionable hay. And we have... okay, I think it's just a glove. Yeah, I think it's just a glove. 1/2 of a diagram? A diagram torn in half contains very complicated looking equations scribbled in orange pen. A drawing of a person and a DNA helix. Looks very important. You tried to eat it at first, but changed your mind when you couldn't find any salt. It looks like a play on Da Vinci's thing. Minus the DNA thing. Got like a workout section up here. Nice. Nice. Get pumped is right. It's a good place to get pumped. So perhaps the silo, unless... I'm not seeing anything that we can sweep in here. But maybe things become less and less in our face as we go, too. Like maybe the house is like a training ground. It's like, okay, you can place a blue box here. But my question is why did we even place a blue box there? Was that maybe leverage for the shovel handle? Okay, silo's open. Basically, at this point, I have a hell of a lot more questions than I do answers. Which is probably intended. Oh no, a lock. Whoops. Oh, we can pick it, I bet. Ding, ding. Here's the mess we can clean up, I bet. And we found... Oh, these are corn kernels. Pliers. You saw something in that sausage grinder, there we go, that could be removed with these pliers. You know this because you spent an uncomfortable amount of time trying to pull it out with your hands, making no progress whatsoever. This game knows me too well. Thank you for that. Weathered tattered blueprint. Though it looks hard to make out, this blueprint looks like it's for the construction of a very large and very poorly planned facility with a farm situated on top of it. The facility itself actually set an agricultural record, or architectural record, for having the largest number of corridors that lead absolutely nowhere. Why did we build all of this? Which means we must go deeper. There is something underneath us, and we need to find it. Oh, we're just gonna take that. Manufactured about a century ago, this telescope's effective range is the tops of low-hanging trees. Possibly because its lenses were put on backwards, looks like it was just used frequently. It looks like it was used frequently with varying results. Okay. Well, we can now get that thing out of the grinder. I'm guessing this section that says lightning bolt, probably power, is locked off? Stop pressing Q. Ooh. Ooh. What is this? Oh, it's just a toolbox. Very fashionable fedora. Don't even get me started. A very fashionable fedora worn by a very fashionable person. Due to this, you are not putting it on your head, as you have not earned the right. On the inner tag, the owner wrote his name, Fernando. Fernando the fedora wearer. A charred name tag. Oh, don't want that. It took you several hours of staring, but you managed to deduce that the name tag in fact belongs to the dead person it was near, and that his name is Fernando. It took you several more hours to notice that the dead person was a lab assistant, and then 5 more minutes to realize you were trying to read the whole thing, read the thing upside down the whole time. I did not notice the dead body. Is that sad? Holy shit, there is just a dead body right in front of us. Okay. And a hand. Oh. A severed hand perfectly preserved in the glove that encases it. It could come in handy. Good one. If you could give yourself a hand and find a way to loosen and get that glove off. The first pun was intended, but not the second. Give yourself a hand and loosen it to get that glove off. Maybe the corn oil? Maybe the corn oil. I'm thinking it's probably the corn oil. Okay. We're gonna run back to the house. We've got some more clues. I'm digging this so far. It's fun. It's like, it's weird because you would think, specifically the music is what sets the tone to be a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Incongruous with the messages and stuff that we're finding. Okay, wait, this is not the path, but I'm curious. Oh, what the hell was that? This thing's locked down. Oh, the propane tank is stopping it. Yeah, that makes sense. The music is incongruous with, like, the writing, which is kind of cool in that way. Not to get, like, too gamey, but, yeah. And I am intrigued. I'm kind of like, what the heck's happening here? That's where I'm at so far, is what's happening? Why is it happening? We've seen corn running around, which is, I guess, weird. But I don't know. It's probably like some of the least weird stuff we're gonna see. So I'm intrigued by this, you know? But yeah, I'm gonna take a break here, and when we come back, we'll pick up in the kitchen and in the bathroom for what is probably gonna be removing those and seeing if we get this hand out of the glove for whatever reason. Oh, actually, the glove, or the hand in the glove, is probably for the secret door. The CD could be, it says top secret on it. It could be for the secret door as well. The only thing we need is like it was a key, I think. So, well, I think we're on the right track, actually, and doing pretty well. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think this is really unique, very different, and I'm enjoying it. So hopefully you guys are as well. Since it's the first video of the series, if you guys are brand new to the channel, first of all, thanks for coming over. I appreciate that. But subscribe for more videos, obviously. If you didn't get a chance to look, I've got probably 3,000 videos, maybe more, probably more, which is a little bit insane. But I do a lot of different types of games, some unique ones like this, all the way up to like standard AAA stuff. And if you guys did enjoy the video, please consider dropping a like on it or sharing it with your friends. It really helps me out. I'm not going to ask for this every video because I think it's annoying and I even hate saying it now, but it's the first video of the series, so it really does make a big difference to me. So thank you guys. Hopefully we'll see you around, and take care of each other. Bye.